for a minute. I want to welcome you. Sorry, I had to lower this again. Anyways, welcome to an on-time Strutting Man show. I'm the host of the Strutting Man show. I'm Mr. Ozzy Rose. I want to say hey and welcome to any viewers. Hey and welcome to anybody I may have in the live chat. And hey and welcome to anybody who I may have or may not have on as audio video guests tonight. I'm going to see what time it is right quick because I didn't. Okay, 8:58. Okay, I'm going to say I come on at 8:55. So that way at 9:52, 53, I can end the show for TikTok's requirements. But anyways, I hope everyone had a great day today. As for me, I had another great day. Of course, you know me, I don't complain much, except I didn't get to go strutting because of the winds, and it doesn't look like I'm probably going to get to tomorrow either, Jonesboro. I will fine-tune it tomorrow, and when I do my first live, then I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay, slow connection. Sounds like the operator here. Yeah. Okay, I seen somebody give me a thumbs up, but there's nobody to invite on, so I'm hoping Miss Jamie comes on tonight. I know that she will not be on the show tomorrow night because tomorrow night is her daughter's prom for Miss Audrey. She's going to go to, her and her husband Timothy's going to go to her prom tomorrow night. So I know she probably won't be able to be on the show tomorrow night. But congratulations to Miss Audrey. I know that she's looking forward to going to her prom, and deservingly so. And I know she'll be glad when she gets out of school. There's Miss Jamie Ann. Okay, Miss Jamie, I'm going to bring you on, honey. All right. So, you should be coming on any time. The show's adding you, Miss Jamie. There you are.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I seen what you posted today on Facebook with Audrey having her prom tomorrow night. So I told everybody, I said, well, Miss Jamie probably won't be on the show tomorrow night because her and Timothy's going to go to her prom, right?
Yeah. Huh, mister?
Yeah, yeah. So, hey, Jacob Bill Haley. So,
He
yeah, I know
said,
she's.
Timothy said, we're going to dance the night away.
Well, there you go. That's what
He
you
said,
do.
there you go.
Well, does she have a boy that's going to go with her there, or what?
That's gonna be me.
Cameron's not going. Timothy
Oh, that's
said
right. I forgot all about Cameron. There goes me. She said Cameron's not going. I think I heard her say, right?
no, she asked him would he go, but I asked him if he would go. If he would go with her to prom, and he said no. No, I stayed.
Why?
He said I stayed home. And so her classmates are going to be there with her, and then she has a best friend in her class. He he has Down syndrome,
Oh,
and he become Audrey's really good best friend whenever I think he's graduating with Audrey, and so he's going to be at the prom uh tomorrow night, so she's going to be there with him and her teacher and some of their classmates.
well, I wonder what kind of music's going to be played. Does she know? Hey, thanks, Jacob, for the thumbs up.
I don't know what the DJ's gonna have playing. It's probably gonna be all kinds of
Hey,
different
Kevin.
kinds of music. I bet you
Probably so.
it's
Probably
gonna be
so.
a mix of everything.
Kevin goes, hey, hi, guys. Hey, Kevin. I'm adding you on if
Hi.
you want to come on as a guest. But uh, yeah, I seen that picture you had of Audrey, and I read everything that you typed in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I told everybody at the beginning of the show that y'all wouldn't be on for sure tomorrow night because that'll be during the time that her prom's going on.
Yeah, it starts at well, the Grand March starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
The Grand March starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Now,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let me ask you this: where are they having the prom at?
Oh, where they having it at? They
Yeah.
are having it on Parker Road.
Okay. I think you put the business name, and I can't recall where that's at. That's why I wanted to ask you because I remember I forget what the name of the business was,
It's
but
Harmony Gardens. Yeah.
see, I don't know where that's at. I don't. I probably have passed it many times and don't know where
I
that's at.
bet
Is
you
that down
you
by the Walmart Marketplace?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is down. We haven't never been there neither. All I know is I told Timothy, I said, we've never been there, but all I know is it said that it's on Parker Road somewheres.
Yeah. Kevin goes, "Hi, Jamie."
Hi, Kevin. So
I'm
I
not
said,
high.
I guess we'll just have to put it in the GPS to tell us where it's at.
GPS tracker. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
See,
don't know
I
where
haven't
it's
even
at.
really, I've not even really heard of it. That's just me. That's
Hmm.
why I asked about it. So I know she's looking forward to it, ain't
I
she?
know they have a bunch of wedding ceremonies there and a
Oh, okay.
bunch of different celebration parties at this place. So
Yeah.
it's like, I guess, a big place in Jonesboro that a lot of people use their building or whatever to do wedding celebrations and birthdays and just celebrating different stuff there.
Well, I would think
That's
it
what
would
I've
be pretty
seen.
big to have a high school prom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I kind of thought it was probably a big place like you too.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty
I know
sure
she
it's a
probably can't
big
wait, can
place.
she?
Yeah, she I got uh her prom dress is red and it's real sparkly.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know she probably can't wait for that to, do that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know she'll be glad when school is fully out. That way, she don't have to be up that damned early. I mean, that's enough to make
Mm-hmm.
anybody cranky, adult or kid,
Mm.
had to get up that early.
Yes, it is. And she gets cranky, boy.
Well, I mean, I
She
can understand it. I really could.
she's like,
So
I don't want to get up and get on the bus this early.
yeah, it probably would give you a defeatist attitude. That's for sure. I would hate to know that I had to be up to be on the bus at 6 in the morning.
You
It
better
would
turn
probably
the
make
big
me pretty
light on.
cranky.
Uh-huh. Oh,
What'd y'all have for supper?
here's her tassel. I know you can't see it right
Yeah,
now,
I can't see it.
but you can see it after the show. But
Yeah,
there's her tassel. Can you can you put it on there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get to see it when I post the show highlights. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I knew she had to be pretty happy about it. Most kids
Mm-hmm.
are when they get to go to prom,
I'll
So
still wake her up though.
she'll probably get cranky with you once she's out of school. She'll say, "I don't think so."
She'll probably tell you, I don't think so, he said, mister.
That's probably what she'll
There's
tell you
part
what
of it
school's
still
over with.
sticking
She'll
out.
say, "I don't think so, not
No, the
anymore."
gold part.
It's all right. It's part of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I say City Cab. I was
what did
gonna
we
say,
have for supper tonight?
yeah. What'd y'all have for supper?
Oh, I made some sloppy joes. Well, you can call them sloppy joes or call them manwich. It don't matter either way you call them. It's still like the same thing.
Well, that's a good supper. I mean,
Mhm.
I went over to Jack in the Box and I wolfed down 6 tacos earlier before I done that icy review for them over there.
Really?
Yeah, well, they were good too.
Uh-huh. So you drunk that icy?
Yeah, I drunk it after the after I ate the tacos and I done the review when I was drinking the blueberry icy. And man, it was really good. I really
It's
liked it.
supposed to rain, I think, what, all morning?
One more.
I think it's
All
supposed to
morning
rain tomorrow.
long.
Yeah, in the morning
Yeah.
hours, I think it's supposed to. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean we do need the rain, of course.
Yeah.
Uh, so we are so dry. Uh,
Because his boss guy said, well, whenever you get up at 5 o'clock, if it's raining, don't come. Don't come to work.
well, I was going to ask you. Speaking of that, now, didn't y'all say last night that wind was without power yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Okay, did they get power back?
Did your power come back
Yeah,
on?
came back on. I think somebody said about 6 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, 6 o'clock p.m. yesterday when it finally came back
Finally came
on.
back on. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Kevin's saying all day. I guess he's saying meaning all day rain. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I
No.
mean, it was super windy today, of course, so I didn't go out there
That
today.
wind was awful
I know it.
today.
When I come out of Jack in the Box, I seen the White City cab van pull into the Exxon gas station convenience store. I couldn't tell
Really?
who was. Yeah, I couldn't tell who was driving it, if it was Cindy or who. But I've seen that then.
Oh, yeah. Over at Exxon.
Yeah. So, and that's right next door to the Jack in the Box. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Were they
yeah.
getting gas at the gas pumps?
No, they pulled in and parked. I don't know if they were taking someone there or picking someone up or what. You know,
Oh,
Kevin goes, yes, yeah. But from where I was standing outside of Jack in the Box, I couldn't tell who was driving it.
yeah. There's no telling.
I know it wasn't me driving it, of course, but and that's
Yeah.
a good thing. As blind as I am, I'd be a very dangerous driver probably if I had a car. Well, at night I would be. At night, I can tell you right now, I can't see to drive at night. So,
Oh,
uh,
Timothy hates driving at night.
yeah,
He don't
I wouldn't like it either.
he hates dark driving and night driving.
I'd be worse
Yeah.
than a drunk driver behind the wheel at night, and that's really what it would be
Mhm.
like.
Well, yeah. He only gets out if he has to
Yeah,
at
yeah,
nighttime.
yeah. Because man, I tell you what, it's one thing during the day, but at night it's
Because
totally
they
different.
blind you. They blind
Yeah,
you with them LED lights. Everybody blinds you because they think they got to have them freaking LED lights to drive for their vehicle.
yeah.
And they
I'm like you
blind
about
you.
them. They're different than the yellow lights. The LED lights, for some reason, are more blinding to me.
Yes,
Uh,
ain't they? Mm-hmm.
uh, Kevin goes, Jerry. You mean Jerry was driving the white van that pulled in there today? Is that what you're meaning, Kevin? I
Yeah,
think.
that's
Yeah,
probably what he means. Jerry
yeah.
was the driver at
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It was
Exxon.
far enough away from me. I couldn't tell who was actually driving the white city cab van. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but they pulled into I call it the side parking lot over there at the convenience stores.
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah,
they might have went into paper gas and then going to pull up to the pump, but it was either that or they was picking someone up or dropping someone off. You
yeah.
know, so. But yeah, man, I tell you what, we do need the rain because when I was over at Jack in the Box today. Man, you talk about the dust flying around. It was flying around real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we had to go to Augusta today.
Uh-huh.
But I wonder if Daniel and
Yeah.
Cameron is out tonight
Door dashing.
DoorDashing.
Probably, I bet you they are door
Probably.
dashing because it's Friday night, and I don't think he has to work on Saturdays. I think it's
Yeah, I
just
bet that's
Monday
what it
through
is. Because
Friday.
usually he comes on the show, so
I
I bet
bet
you
you
that's what
they're
they're doing.
door dashing tonight.
Yeah,
I bet you they're
probably
out
are.
door dashing, huh?
Yeah.
Because that's usually whenever they do it is on Friday nights and Saturday nights.
Friday night and Saturday nights. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably when they would make their most tips. Anyways, I would be thinking.
yeah. Because
You know,
everybody's gonna be calling all the restaurants all over Jonesboro wanting DoorDash,
right, right.
wanting DoorDash pickup, DoorDash pickup, DoorDash pickup.
Yeah, I knew a guy in Paragould. He worked at Great Dane here in Jonesboro. And he made really good money, but that's where he blew all of his money at. Was he called DoorDash to bring him takeout food? And he would blow his whole
Yeah,
check on takeout food. Uh,
really?
yeah, I mean, he stayed with some people over there, and he would give them like 300 or 400 a month to stay with him. Other than
Uh-huh.
that, he would blow his whole check on DoorDash
On
takeout.
DoorDash takeout every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Oh my goodness! Did you
Yeah, when
hear
he come
that?
in from work, he'd do it twice at night. When he come in
Uh
from
huh.
work and on his off days, he'd call him 3 to 4 times on his off days.
Really?
Yeah, so that's where his check went was
Oh,
to
that's where
fast
his
food,
paycheck
basically.
went was fast food, DoorDash.
Yeah, they can.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
He said that his paycheck.
Does Audrey have plans to further schooling once she graduates, or does she? What does she have any plans yet?
She's gonna stay in school till she's 25. What? No.
uh,
Hmm.
she's probably wanting to at least take a break for a while. That's for sure.
Yeah, she is.
You know.
she, she's wanting to definitely take a break. She's
Yeah,
like,
especially for being
oh,
up that early in the mornings. Yeah, I can get
mm-hmm,
that.
I'm still
mm-hmm.
turning the light on and wake her up.
But
No.
Cameron didn't want to come to the prom, huh?
Oh no. Now, last year, him and Audrey went to Cameron's prom with him, and it was his, it
Hey,
was
Kathy
their,
Healy.
it was their junior
No, it was
prom.
my junior
It
prom and
was,
his senior
it was
prom
Audrey's junior prom, but it was
last
Cameron's
year.
senior prom
Oh,
last
okay.
year.
All right. Then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, I guess
this
he just
year,
didn't want to go to the prom with her, though, for her, huh?
yeah, I don't think he's into dancing like Audrey
He don't
is.
like
He
dancing.
don't like dancing. Audrey now she can dance. She can flat out dance. She loves dancing.
She does the
She
boogie woogie.
she does the boogie woogie with my mom whenever my mom is down here. Her and Audrey dance together, and so Audrey loves dancing.
Yeah.
She'll get down
Well,
on
some
one
people
Mhm.
do,
step on
some
the
people
head.
don't,
What can do it?
Uh-huh.
Uh, now I can't
Yep.
two step as far as the two step goes. I can't do
Mhm.
that because I don't know how to do that. But I mean,
Mhm.
I can dance good on a dance floor if it's rock
Yeah.
music or something like that. But I
Yeah.
can't two step because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
I used to do it back in the day, knew how to do it, and but I sometimes I would always step on the guy's toes though.
That would be
Mhm.
probably be my luck with the ladies. I would wind up stepping on their toes, and they'd say, "I don't want to dance with you anymore. You don't know how to two step. You keep stepping on my damn toes."
Yeah.
Audrey can
You
break
know,
dance.
No, I
so
can't.
that would be my luck too. You know.
Yeah.
Audrey can
But
break
as
dance.
far as like rock
I
music or
can't
something
sit
like
on
that,
the
I'm really
toilet.
good on the dance floor.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, but not to country music on two stepping. I can't.
Yeah.
Audrey knows how to do the break dance, spin on her head and all
No,
of
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
Well,
no,
she
no.
knows how to do things I don't know how to do. Then, uh,
No,
Yeah,
no,
she can spin on that head
no,
and
I cannot.
do all that kind of
No.
stuff.
You hear
uh,
Audrey? She says, "Uh-uh."
I thought I heard her say, Kevin
Mhm.
goes, it was slow on the cab. I guess he meant it was slow business today with the cab. I'm kind of
Uh-huh.
surprised. I thought Friday and Saturdays would be their
Yeah,
kind of,
usually Friday and Saturdays are usually ram packed. The phone's blowing
yeah.
up.
That's what I was
Mhm.
thinking. See, they're the only cab service in town.
Mhm.
It's really
Yep.
city cab, and so I'm surprised Friday and Saturday they ain't at their busiest. Uh,
Mhm.
so. But I mean, usually Uber pretty much is too.
Mhm.
But now I
Yeah,
got a
because
free Uber ride one time.
a lot of people got paid today.
Kevin goes, yeah. Uh, I guess what I was saying about Uber. What would you say, Miss Jamie?
Because a lot of people got their paychecks today,
Yeah,
and a lot
that's
of
what I was
people's
thinking.
wanting the cab to take them to the liquor stores.
There you go. Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder if they get a lot of calls on that city cab to take them to Truman to the nearest liquor
Mhm.
store off the interstate there.
Yeah.
I bet you they do. You know.
Yeah, and I bet you they go to that Harrisburg liquor store too.
Yeah, probably the party store in Greene County. Uh,
Mhm.
you know.
Yep.
But
Yep.
the nearest one is only 10 miles down the road, right off the interstate, paperless liquor and wines there in Truman. So,
Yeah.
uh, if they wanted to go the quickest one, it'd be in Truman, or really outside of Truman, I guess you could say. He goes,
Mhm.
it's the middle of the month. Everybody is out of money.
Oh.
Well, some people, like you said, Miss Jamie, gets paid weekly every Friday. A lot of
Uh-huh.
people do.
Yeah.
He goes, we do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In a city size of 83,000, I figure there's probably a lot of people that get paid once a week or every 2 weeks too.
Yeah, the people that's working and got jobs, they're not broke today. They get paid every Thursday or every Friday. So
Yeah,
they do got money right now. And they probably are heading to the liquor stores.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
And
You got
then
to
the
count in
people that
city
gets
size
paid every
of
2 weeks.
Jonesboro. There's a lot of alcoholics here, so there and a lot of them like to
Yep.
funnel. So I imagine
Mm-hmm.
city cab gets called to take a bunch of people to the liquor stores.
Yep. I bet you
You know,
so. Mm-hmm.
so I imagine so. I'm like you, and it being a Friday, I'm surprised they didn't get quite a few calls on that alone. Hey man, come
Yep.
pick me up. I need a ride to the liquor store.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm. So, did you get to do that for at least an hour today over there
well,
at Parker
I'm
Road?
glad you brought that up. Well, I thought I was going to get to do it for a full hour out here in front of Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have got to do it for a full hour, but a couple of young jerks in a car, mind you, and I always know when someone pulls in this side parking lot at night, they're up to no good anyways. I know that right off the bat.
Yep.
And I saw these two guys in this real sharp car, and my stuff was over here, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
pointed at my stuff, and I pointed at them before they ever backed in and parked. And I said, if you think you're going to steal my stuff, I'll beat the fuck out of both of them. I said,
Mm-hmm.
don't fucking go there. And I pointed at them too. They went ahead and backed in there. So I whipped my chair out right here, turned around and stared right at them. And then I told them, I said, you get out of the car, that's it. You know. So
Mm-hmm.
they sat there for about 5 minutes. Then they decided they wanted to go on. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I know this much. When this place closes at 6 p.m. and it's around 8 or 8:30, and someone pulls in here to park, I know they're up to no good because they're
Yep.
not going to Hot Works over here. That I know
Mm-mm.
because
Mm-mm.
Hot Works parking lot is over there. So
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much know that right off the bat. So,
Yeah, because
but
the pharmacy's closed. There ain't
yeah,
nobody
the
there.
pharmacy closes every day at 6 p.m. On Saturdays, they close at 1 p.m. I
Yeah,
mean, if
so
it was not during the day when it's daylight, then I'm not going to think so much about it. But when it's dark and they've been
mm-hmm.
closed at 6 p.m. and you go ahead and pull in here to the park, that's telling me you're up to no good. Either it's a dope deal or it could be something else. But still,
Mm-hmm.
they're up to no good. And
Mm-hmm.
before they ever really backed in to park, I stopped strutting and I pointed right at them and I pointed at my stuff. And I said, if you think you're going to get out of that car and steal my stuff, I'll beat the fuck out of both of you. And I pointed right at them then they go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and back in and turn their car off. So I just grabbed my chair, whipped it out, turned it around, and was telling them right here, get out of the car. That's it. I'm going to beat the fuck out of both of you. I wasn't going to say shit to
Mm-hmm.
them once they got out.
Yeah.
So, but they decided they wanted to sit there for 5 minutes. So I had to sit for 5 minutes, and my strutting routine had to take away from that. Then they
Mm-hmm.
decided they wanted to start their car up and then go after 5 minutes. So they
Mm-hmm.
were up to no good, is what they
Yeah.
were up to. And it was a real nice car that they were in. And
So
but
they
it
were
wasn't.
after your stuff?
See, I had all my stuff out over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got some expensive stuff over here. So, I guess, and this is before they ever tried to back in. I stopped my strutting routine, pointed at them, pointed at my stuff, and said, "If you think you're going to steal my shit, I'll beat the fuck out of both of them." And I pointed my hand at them.
Was you away from your stuff or
I was a
something?
little bit, I was a little bit away, maybe about 40 feet. But
Uh-huh.
I keep an eye on my stuff. And when someone
Yeah.
thinks that they're going to come through here, I watch them when they try to even just come through
Yeah.
here. But
Yeah.
they decided they wanted to come through here and back in. So, but before they ever backed in, I stopped and I pointed at my
Mm-hmm.
stuff, pointed my finger at them, and told them. And I know they read my lips.
Yeah.
So I just whipped my chair out, sat right here. I was right across from them, and they sat there
Mm-hmm.
about 5 minutes, and they decided they wanted to go on. So that was
Mm-hmm.
the best thing they could have fucking done was leave
Yeah.
because this pharmacy closes at 6 p.m. So,
Mm-hmm.
now there's a car over here parked here. It's been here since it was daytime, and there's nobody been in it. Now they could be over here at Hot Works, but uh, when someone backs in here and sits in their vehicle, that tells me
Mm-hmm.
right off the bat when they're staying in their vehicle, they're up to no good.
Yeah, they're up to
So,
no good.
right. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and that's the first time that's happened since I've been like doing my live shows out here. That someone has
Really?
just backed in here and thinking that they're just going to sit there, and because it tells me right off the bat they're wanting to steal my stuff that I got over here.
Steal his
And
stuff.
yeah, and I will get mean with them real quick when that happens. If
Mm.
they think if they
Yeah,
even think they're
because
going
they'll
to.
they'll try to steal it and they'll take off and go sell it somewhere.
Yeah, or swap it for dope, and
Mhm.
so I mean, I'm
Mhm.
not saying my stuff can't be stolen, but you're not going to steal it right here in front of my eyes,
Yeah, not steal it right in front of your face.
right?
No.
So
Uh-uh.
they decided they wanted to go on after about 5 minutes. Then when they left, then I went back to strutting. So I really got in about 45 good minutes, I know, of strutting, but that was about it.
Mhm.
But like I
They
said, this vehicle,
they were probably smoking in the
well, I didn't smell
car.
no dope, and they didn't have their windows down either.
Oh.
I didn't, but still, I would have smelled pot if it had been that. But
Mhm.
uh, it just tells me that they were,
Or they was just troublemakers wanting to
they could
start
have been that
a
too,
trouble.
So, I mean, if you want to stop me from strutting when I got my stuff out here, if I even think that you're going to try to steal my stuff, that'll stop me from doing that. But I'll stop you from trying to steal my stuff, you know.
Yep. Yep.
So.
Mhm.
And like I said, Mike and them close this pharmacy at 6 o'clock sharp every night, one
Uh-huh.
p.m. sharp on Saturdays, and they're not open on Sundays.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You got some that want to be troublemakers, want to be jerks, but when they get seriously hurt, they won't be troublemakers and jerks anymore. They'll learn a hard lesson. You know,
Yeah. Huh.
they seem to forget where I grew up at. I grew up in Truman. I know how the people are in Truman now.
Mhm.
That they'll try to steal stuff right in front of your eyes over there now.
Yep.
So, I
Yep.
mean, I get
They.
real defensive really quick. If I even think you're going to try to do something like that, I will get defensive real quick. So, but, some people have to learn the hard ways about things. When they would have been in an area hospital, they
Oh,
would have learned the hard way. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a thief, but I've had my
I
stuff
won't live
stolen
there. I
before.
already
And
know that's what.
what's
Mm-mm.
Audrey saying?
Oh,
She's talking to her husband.
he
Oh,
said
talking to her
she's.
husband? Oh, yeah, yeah. She's
No.
probably jumping on to him since he won't come to the prom. That's probably what she's doing, ain't she?
He's my boyfriend.
Timothy always tells her that says it's she's on the phone with her husband,
No, boyfriend.
and she'll
I heard her
correct
say,
him.
no, boyfriend. Yeah.
That's what she does.
What now?
Well, is he just a few years older than
Oh.
Audrey then, right? Is that it?
No, Audrey's 19. He's 18.
She's a year older.
Okay, I thought it was because
Got the
see,
racetrack
okay,
going.
yeah, okay. So he's 18. So but
Hmm.
he's not in school, right?
No, he graduated already.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
So okay. So there's
Yeah.
about
Oh,
maybe a
you
year's
said
difference between
phone?
them both then,
Hmm.
huh?
Yeah, his birthday's July the 3rd, and Audrey's birthday's in September.
September.
Hmm.
Okay. And his is July the 3rd.
Yeah.
July the 3rd is when I got clean and sober. It'll be
Really?
2 years this July. Yeah. Yeah, July the
Wow.
3rd. So yeah, yeah, after 4 years of insanity. So,
Hmm.
you know, uh, I see my friend Bobby. He goes by Teardrop. I met him. He posts a lot of NA stuff on
Oh,
TikTok that
yeah?
I usually see quite a bit of it every day and every night.
Hmm.
Usually he takes pictures with a lot of them that I knew back then, back in
What
them
about
halls and
Mr.
stuff.
Yeah, I told Timothy, I said, yeah, Truman, they call Truman AIDSville. I
Well,
said, Truman
when
ain't
I was
no
getting drunk
good.
and high there, I called it the Truman Diet
See?
Plan. Is what I called it.
Truman
Is what I
died.
got on when I
Mm-hmm.
moved back there. So yeah, well,
Mm-hmm.
it is one of the. I think it's the third
You got second.
largest town per capita for AIDS cases in
See?
Arkansas. You know, uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's true, but it's because of what everybody's
You need
doing
to
there.
go to
Everybody's
work
getting home
tomorrow?
meth and just banging one another
See?
without no
And
protection.
math is
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, the meth is an
Bad there.
epidemic there.
Mm-hmm.
So. And naturally, when most of them do, anyways, most of them that get high on that, they want to just bang someone right off the bat, and they do, and they don't wear no protection. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's like that there. You know,
And it is dangerous to live there.
it is
Dangerous.
very dangerous.
Very
It's more
dangerous.
dangerous to live in Truman than it is Jonesboro, believe it or not.
Oh,
I tell
yeah,
people that
see,
all the time.
it is very
I mean,
dangerous.
the crime in Jonesboro, the crime's bad everywhere, of course, but the
Yeah.
crime is worse in Truman. a town of 8,000 worse than what it is in the town of 83,000 here.
Yeah,
So
it's worse in Truman. It
yeah,
is. The
so
crime
it
is
is. It's
bad
bad.
over there. You
I mean, when I
you
lived there, I knew a guy that went to
Mr.
get his
Over
disability check out of the bank, out Armor Bank there after midnight. And him and his brother walked down there. Well, there was three guys that seen him, and his brother, one of them got attacked by the three, and the brother wouldn't help him
see?
out. So I said, well, his name was Danny. I said, well, Danny, did they get any of your money? He goes, no. He goes, but my brother sure didn't help me out. He said, and I was fighting three of them. He said, I
Mhm.
fought them enough to get them off of me, and they finally took off. But
Mhm.
he said I was pretty mad at my brother for just standing there watching.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So,
bad.
and he asked me back then. He goes, "Well, has that ever happened to you?" I said, "No, but I don't care if there's 30 of them. They ain't getting none of my money." I said, "And
Mhm.
I ain't gonna run from them. I'll stand my ground, fight them. That's just how I am." I said, "They'll have
Mhm.
to kill me to take my money." I said, "That's the only
Yeah.
way they'll get it."
Mhm.
But I said, no. I said, I've not had. I said, I ain't scared to walk down any of these streets here. Anybody, and that was in Trevor. I said, anybody here that they want some, they're more than welcome to come get some. You know.
Mhm.
So I mean, I ain't afraid to take a whooping, but it's like this. In order to get any money I would have, they would have to kill me.
Mhm.
And if they're
But
prepared to do that, then they'll
but
have to do it.
but you should know what's going to happen if you go to a bank at 12 o'clock midnight. Then you're
Yeah.
bound and determined that there's going to be somebody waiting on you at that bank.
Right, especially right there on the highway. And most of the time, I went and got mine during the daylight hours anyway. So,
Mhm. Yeah,
so,
you
but he,
don't go to a bank at 12 o'clock midnight.
Well, he thought he'd be okay,
Mm-mm.
walking with his brother there, but he thought his
Mhm.
brother would help him if anybody jumped him. He found out
Mhm.
different. His brother didn't do nothing. I said, well,
Mm-mm.
man, I probably would have turned around and knocked the hell out of my brother if I'd been mine after it was over with. He said, I damn
Yeah.
sure wanted to.
Yeah. My
And later on,
gosh.
and see, they lived together. Later on, they did, not that night, but it'd been, I think some months later, they got into it for real. The two
Mhm.
brothers did. And Danny wound up, I guess, winning over the other brother. The cops, somebody called the cops, and
Mhm.
they arrested, I think, both of them. And then
Yeah.
when the brother got not Danny, but when the other brother got out, he just basically left Truman. So
Mhm.
Danny had to get him an apartment just for himself, and that's what he did. So,
Mhm.
but you know how most brothers are. There's difference in daylight and dark. Most brothers, and there was
Mhm.
Danny.
Yeah.
Uh, I think Danny was the younger of the two, but
Mhm.
his brother was one that wouldn't fight if he had to. Danny was one,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
so yeah.
That's he was probably a scaredy cat then and too chicken.
Yeah, where Danny wouldn't. Danny would stand his ground and fight somebody if he had to, but
Mhm.
his brother was just
Mhm.
not, he wasn't a fighter, I guess you could say.
He was probably like, I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm just gonna keep my mouth quiet. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna stay out of this. My brother, he's just gonna have to do this on his own.
Hmm.
That's probably what it was.
That's probably what it was, yeah. I've
Mhm.
seen here where Kevin said, you need to ride with me and Cindy one day. You will find out. Was you talking to me or Jamie on that? I guess he was meaning towards picking people up, taking them to the liquor store.
Oh.
Uh, I guess that's what he was meaning that towards,
I
but
guess.
he's either meaning that to me or you. One.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking the timing. But yeah, you know, uh, I mean, I got done that way in Memphis a very long time ago.
Really?
This guy was going to hold me up, and I had money on me, and
Mhm.
he pulled a gun on me. Is what he did.
Yeah.
And I said, and back then I did carry my wallet in my back pocket. I don't anymore, but and
Yeah.
that's what kept,
No.
that's what got
Not
me
no
out of that.
more.
But I said, okay, man. I said, I gotta get my wallet out of my back pocket. And I reached and I did grab my wallet. And when I come around, I done it so fast I knocked that gun plumb out of his hand. He just turned around and took off running. But
Really?
yeah, but and usually someone that holds you up is usually a drug addict just wanting money to go get their next fix or what have
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So You know, it
Mhm.
is what it is. Now, if he had been fast enough, he probably would have shot me. But
Mhm.
you know, I had quite a bit of money on me at the time, and I just wasn't willing to let it go. You
Yeah.
know, some
Mhm.
and I know he was probably a drug addict. You know, so
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know, so you know how it is. Now, in today's society, things have
Mhm.
changed so much now.
He's
It's a
spoiled.
card world so
Mhm.
more than anything. Most people don't carry much in the way of cash on them anymore. Most people ain't writing
Mm-mm.
checks anymore either. It's mostly a card,
Give him
debit
three
card, or a
boys.
credit card of some kind
Yeah.
anymore. And then most people are
Mhm.
packing at least something. They're packing at least pepper spray, a taser, or a gun
Mhm.
or something, because you don't have to have a concealed weapons permit in Arkansas to carry a gun. So
No. Mm-mm.
so it's a different time and
Mm-mm.
place today. If a drug addict holds someone up today, they're going to get something, either some pepper spray, a taser, or a pistola. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
so you know, I mean, I would
Mhm.
simply laugh at someone today now, because I never carry cash with me anyway. But if they pulled a gun on me, I'd laugh and say, "Man, you got the poorest fucking guy in Jonesboro. You might want to go get with someone that gives a shit, that might have something."
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah.
so. But yeah, you know, when I seen that picture of Audrey, and I seen what you posted in there and everything on the time on the with typing and everything, I thought,
Mhm.
well, Audrey and them's gonna have a good time tomorrow night, going to her prom.
Mhm. Yeah.
But it's sad kind of that Cameron can't come. I know she is
Mhm.
probably wanting Cameron, right?
Yeah, to come with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I see, since he's out of school
Mhm.
now. Uh, Now she went with him to his. It wasn't his senior prom, right?
Yeah, it was his senior
Oh,
prom.
oh, it was okay.
It,
She went with him to his senior prom. Okay,
mhm. And
yeah,
then she was a junior.
she was a junior. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Well, heck, I was a junior when I got kicked out of school. Just 2 weeks into the
Really?
school year. Yeah, so I didn't even get to go to
Wow.
junior prom. So
Wow.
yeah. Now, like I said, I think I told you on one show, I got to go to this one girl that I knew in Monette. I went to her senior prom with her because
Mhm.
she didn't really have nobody to go with her. And we were just
Oh.
friends. Yeah. She
Mhm.
asked me if I would go with her. And I said, well, I don't have a car. She said, well, don't worry. Dad will take us. I said,
Uh-huh.
okay. So, yeah. So I remember the
Oh.
music that was played that night. It was all what we call today classic rock music. Back then, it was like hard rock and heavy metal music,
Mhm.
and they had these giant speakers in there. Man, you talk about loud! It was like being at a rock concert.
Yeah, that's how it is. Uh-huh.
You know, so
It is. They do have giant speakers, boy. It gets loud.
and that was back in the '80s, and you know, MTV hadn't been out all that long, and
Yeah.
they had giant speakers, right? But they had a small TV playing. The music was being played off of the music videos that was being played. I'll never forget it.
Oh, wow.
And they had it in the
Really?
Monette basketball gym, is where they had it
Oh,
at back
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow. So
but now,
you used to go to Monette?
no, I didn't. She did. She went to Monette school. Uh,
Oh,
I, but I knew who she was. We were good friends and stuff like that. And I wasn't in Monette very long. I was only
yeah.
my mom lived there. I at the time I wasn't even living there. I was living in Memphis at the time. I was just in on a
Oh,
visit, but she asked me if I
yeah.
would stay a little bit longer to take her to the prom, and I said sure.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
her dad and her sister, their mother had passed away some years before that, but they lived in the same apartments that my mom lived in back then in Monette. And
Oh, yeah.
and I was more or less in visiting is all I was doing. But
Mm-hmm.
when she asked me, I said, well, I don't have a car. And she said, well, Dad will take us. And I said, well, okay. I said, yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
and their
Yeah.
mom had been dead, I think, a couple of years at the time. She didn't have no brothers. She had one younger sister, and that was it.
So
And
was
then,
it
of course, her dad.
crowded? Was it crowded there
Oh
at that
yeah, it
prom?
was. Oh yeah, back then it was very crowded in there.
Really?
Oh yeah, man, I tell you it was.
Hmm.
So yeah, but I mean, it was a lot of fun. You know,
Yeah.
nobody spiked the punch. You know, it was really punch.
Oh, really?
You know, you
So
used to
y'all
see.
had punch to drink.
Yeah, they had a big punch bowl there. It wasn't spiked with any booze or anything like that,
Yeah.
like you used to see in movies and stuff. There's
Mm-hmm.
Daniel White. I was beginning to wonder. I thought y'all were probably out. He goes, he's something. Okay, Daniel, hang
Oh,
on.
that must be Taryn.
Yeah, okay, it must be
Texting.
yeah. Hang on. I'm okay. I think you're here with me now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Ozzy?
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're with me. Okay, well, the guest box is lit up by one now. Okay, well, it shows I've already got Daniel on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm on here.
mm, yeah, you're here. Well, are y'all door dashing?
No,
No? Okay.
I'm at
Well,
home.
you're at
You're.
home?
Yeah, drinking alcohol.
Oh, okay. Is the
I
wife drinking
figured he would.
alcohol too?
I figured he was.
Uh, she she's a pussy when it comes to alcohol.
Oh, she's a wuss when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah, she's a big ass pussy when it comes to alcohol. She drinks one drink, she's all fucked up.
No, wow, that's a cheap drunk. You know, if you can only drink one drink and then you're there, that's a cheap drunk. you know,
Oh, yeah.
But
it is. It
after all
truly
the
is. I mean, I was an alcoholic to schnapps, and man, I just drank pint after pint of that. And when you're an alcoholic, you'll drink till all the alcohol's gone, all the money's gone, till
Yep.
there's nothing left. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And if all I had to do was drink one drink to get drunk, I would have been the cheapest drunk around. Uh,
right,
Mm.
Jonathan Wright's laughing his ass off about this, but uh, yeah. So I mean, I'd been a cheap alcoholic, that's for sure.
So he's
Uh,
off tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's off tomorrow. That's
Mm-hmm.
why.
How much alcohol have you drunk already?
a little strawberry cheesecake moonshine shot thing, like up whiskey and like two two or three beers.
Oh
well,
my
Jonathan Wright
gosh.
says Daniel is with a alcoholic.
Yeah,
What Jonathan Wright is saying about Daniel and Tamara. And he goes, I've been an alcoholic for almost 1 year now. Okay.
Do
You
you
still
know?
drinking?
Do you know Jonathan?
yeah, he's my best one of my best friends.
Oh.
Okay. Well, he was saying, I guess he's meaning that towards Cameron that you're with an alcoholic.
He's from himself. He's outside with me. She's inside.
Oh, I
Oh,
guess he's
he's
meaning that
there
about
with
him then. Okay,
Daniel.
he means that about him then. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
So
yeah,
you and him are drinking.
Uh,
And y'all are
okay.
outside?
That's what he said. Cameron was inside and they were outside. So
Oh.
I know now what
He's on
Jonathan
the
Wright meant. I
plaster.
thought he was meaning that towards Cameron. I was going to say, well, according to Daniel, she one drink and she's drunk. I thought, well, she'd be a cheap alcoholic.
I bet you want to chug that beer over there.
She's
You know,
plastered.
I wish I
Mm-hmm.
could have been a cheap alcoholic. Most alcoholics ain't cheap because, like I said, they drank till all the booze is gone, till all the money's gone. There's nothing left, even nothing left to hawk. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Has he heard of Jeff Dunham?
he goes, "Yeah, I see where you said I do still drink. I would think you do, being right beside Daniel.
Daniel. Mm-hmm.
Has he heard
Well,
of
you
Jeff
said that
Dunham?
you got that. Was it strawberry moonshine? Where'd you do? Get that at the liquor store? Uh,
Yeah, that old Tennessee whiskey, strawberry moonshine.
I drank some one time that was at Mr. T some years
His
back.
eyes are shot.
It was either strawberry or cherry. I just tasted a drink of it. You know, it tasted okay.
Hey, Johnny, get the light over here so I can check these.
I
Hey,
thought
babe,
I heard.
babe.
I heard her talking,
I
Taryn.
thought I did too. I was going to say. I thought I heard Cameron say something. Uh.
I think she said, hey.
Oh, okay. Hey, Cameron.
She's in the house.
Oh, she's inside.
Yeah,
She's plastered already.
So she
I,
must be plastered.
she hasn't drank.
Well, I thought I heard Daniel. I mean, not Daniel. I thought I heard Timothy say she's plastered already.
Uh,
Jonathan goes, "How y'all been? Pretty good."
Oh, we're good.
hey, Jonathan, can you hold your light? She's cooking the macaroni.
She's plastered and she's cooking. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking
Call the
macaroni.
fire department.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness.
Fire's on standby.
Sound like it's a real riot over there at Cameron and Daniel's house tonight. Uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, Jonathan goes, "She ain't drinking. She's a pussy."
Yeah. Oh,
Jonathan said she ain't drinking, she's a pussy.
Sounds like she's the smart one. She's not drinking.
Yeah, she's not drinking.
I used to think I was pretty smart when I drank, but I really wasn't. I think the more I drank and the more I done the dope, the dumber I got.
Yeah.
I felt like Dumb and Dumber in both movies.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber in both
Yeah, I felt like
movies.
Dumb and Dumber. I couldn't go one without the other. I thought, well, I got to have the dope, but then I thought I can't have the dope without the drink. Then I got to where I got to have the drink, but I can't have the drink without the dope. I thought I feel like a damn yo-yo.
Oh, he feels like a yo-yo.
I didn't know if I was coming or going. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I made the dope dealer a pretty good amount of money, but the thing is, I made the liquor store a lot of money too. Uh, I
Yeah.
just wasn't making me a lot of money at all. You know,
Mm-mm. Nope, you stayed broke as a joke.
you ain't kidding. I mean, I stay broke today, but it's because of me doing better things like eating good.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
but because back then I wasn't eating diddly hardly squat, but
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I couldn't say the grocery store got my
Sounds
money
sounds
back
like
then.
it
They
do.
didn't. It was the dope dealer in the liquor store. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all want to hear a joke?
Huh?
Y'all,
Now, if I put Jonathan on, what'll happen is it'll amplify. I've seen where for me to
Jonathan's
accept
right
him on.
here.
I
Huh?
think that's Jonathan talking.
This is Jonathan talking. I took
Oh,
Daniel's
okay.
phone.
He
Oh,
took
okay.
Daniel's phone from
Oh,
Daniel.
okay. Well, I seen where.
He said something about, do y'all want to hear a joke?
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so one day I was coming home from work, Cornersville. Okay, so I saw this hitchhiker walking down the road. I stopped. I was like, "Hey, buddy, where are you heading?" He was like, "Oh man, I'm just going to Paragould." I was like, "Okay, we're at in Paragould." I was like, "I'm I'm actually on my way to Walmart in Paragould." All right, that's fine. Just hop in. Try to look S10, and when I got to the first red light at Paragould, I was like, "Hey, buddy, that brown."
You said what?
I said, hey, buddy, what's in that brown bag?" Jason, and he said, "Fucking business."
Wow.
McDonald's. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Asked him again. He said, "None of my fucking business."
Wow.
Mark, he was.
Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Are you, Jamie?
I heard
I heard him say he told him for a second time none of his business, but I didn't
uh
hear nothing after that. Okay,
mm-mm.
go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm not hearing it. I heard you say now, but that was it.
Hold on.
I could hear you then. Good.
Mm-hmm.
It probably was a brown bag full of dope. I figured
Probably
Yeah.
so.
probably meth.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So I I looked in that brown bag. You know what was in that brown bag?
What?
No.
None of your fucking.
Get
Oh my
it?
gosh.
Get it? He asked him twice what was in the bag. He told him the first time and the second time, none of your fucking business. So he said he looked in the bag and then he asked us, what do you think was in the bag? I said, no, he goes, none of your fucking business.
Oh my
At first, I thought there might have been a ball of meth in there, you
Yeah.
know, uh,
Yeah. At
by
first.
someone getting that bold to tell the someone that picked them up that none of your fucking business. That's the first thing. When he told me that the first time, I thought, there's
I've
a
heard,
ball of meth in that bag. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah.
guys.
What?
What?
That's,
Okay,
We
you,
didn't. I
Daniel.
didn't hear him.
Yeah, I didn't either. You were breaking up.
give me 1 second.
I heard
Okay.
him say, "Hey guys."
Yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah.
Going fast up.
What are y'all up to?
Oh, nothing.
Mr. Smith.
No.
Well, I tell you what, I just sat here and got to thinking this about Jonathan telling us about that joke about not none of your fucking business. Now I
Mm-hmm.
know why Daniel and his buddy drinks and why Tamron doesn't. Tamron's a dope addict. She's in the house doing the dope while they're outside drinking the booze.
She only smokes weed.
uh, they're alcoholics and she's a dopey. So she's in the house doing the good stuff while they're outside drinking the bad stuff.
Yeah, I'm much rather drink than do all the stupid drugs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most people today, it is true. Now, I'll say this. I mean, it's going to be recreational here probably for too much longer because Arkansas sees what right across the river in Missouri is doing as far as
Yeah.
recreational marijuana. So
Yeah.
they know that they can tax that here like they tax the medical here. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just a matter of time before it's recreational here in Arkansas, guys.
Yeah.
And then you'll see people walking down the street like I am smoking cigarettes. Instead, they'll be smoking joints when it's recreational. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so
Daniel's eyes are already like lit up already. Like, hey man.
That's why I said you had the fire department on standby.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I imagine so. Now, if they're drinking plenty of the strawberry moonshine, they're probably feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to
however,
taste it. It was either the strawberry or the cherry kind, right when they first started selling it in liquor stores here, which I drank. I got a taste of that from Mr. T's from years back. So and there was a relative at the time that bought it. I said, "Where'd you get this at?" They said, "Mr. T's." I said, "They're selling moonshine at Mr. T's now." She said, "Yeah." Okay.
Tamron's probably gonna be in trouble tonight whenever it comes to bedtime. He's gonna probably be all over her. She's probably gonna be in trouble tonight.
Yeah, she's gonna
maybe.
get
Yep.
wilder and wilder than get.
She'll
Hmm.
have to shut the front door, so to speak.
He's probably gonna turn out to be wild tonight.
Oh, this might give me an idea. Hang on
Uh-uh.
a second.
Oh, heck no. Heck
But when
no.
I was growing up at home, I could say this regarding the pot thing. When I was growing up way back in the day in the 70s and in the early 80s, I mean, pot was like a staple in the home, like sugar and flour was for most people back then.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that back then they would hang you over a joint, the law would back then.
Yeah.
So, uh, I don't smoke pot today, but I mean, I smoked enough of it growing up, that's for sure. And, I didn't have a problem with it because I could take it or leave it. My mom smoked it for
Mm-hmm.
a lot of years. Then her later years, she didn't smoke none of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me get some beer and let me get wild tonight.
Heck
No.
I heard
no.
Timothy say
No.
that. You might want to call Kevin over at City Cab to take you to the liquor store, Jamie says.
I can borrow some of Daniel's.
Yeah, I only
I'll
got
give
probably got
Daniel
one
her debt.
beer left.
I
Oh,
got
look
one.
at there. Only one beer left. Okay.
See?
It was save it for me. I'm on my way.
I can
Well, it's
see
a long
Jamie.
trip to go to get one beer all the way to Gosnell. Uh, Which y'all have liquor stores in Mississippi County. So y'all probably got liquor stores there in Blyville, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you say?
I think Wieners is dry down there.
Cameron's in the house smoking the pot dough and making the macaroni. She must have the munchkins.
Uh-huh.
It does. It gives them to you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's why I said you ought to have the fire department on standby.
Fire department on standby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Out of my day at work today, I needed the fucking drink. I walked 16 fucking miles around this place. This place is like 4 acres.
Wow.
4 acres.
Wow.
Mm.
Well, guys, I got to end the show. It's been almost a full hour. Thank y'all so much for coming on tonight, as always, Jamie and Timothy. And tell Audrey I said congratulations. And thank you,
Uh-huh.
Daniel, and your friend James, Jonathan, I'm sorry, for coming on. And tell Cameron I said hi. And that's going to be about a wrap for tonight. It's been another great show with the guests tonight. As always, I want to say thanks to all the viewers out there. And please tune in tomorrow night for another edition of the Strutman Show at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time sharp. It won't be late, I guarantee you. If you want to laugh, check the show out. We have a lot of fun on here.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, y'all have a great night tonight. Be safe, everybody. God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow. So
Mm-hmm.
long, everybody. Bye-bye, Jamie Ann.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think the trace rack's heavy.